Pablo is in the presence waiting room where visitors can spend time with him.
Pablo! Pablo!
Forgive me, Father. I was thinking.
Take a seat, Pablo.
What were you thinking of, my son?
I was thinking, I can't believe it, that I should be here condemned to be hung in an hour at the age of 24.
Calm, Pablo. I went to see the governor for a reprieve. A few days more at least, but he said he could not do anything.
Father, do you think
Yes?
what you said last night, that God could forgive me? Forgive me after all I've done.
My son, Christ has said that if your sins are as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow, if you ask His forgiveness.
Pablo impulsively kneels in front of Father Lim.
God's mercy is infinite, my son.
No, I can't. Not yet.
As you wish, Pablo.
If my mother had only taught me to believe and to pray, but she never did. That's why I'm here now.
Your mother is still living?
Yes, but I hope I don't see her again.
What?
What's the use, Father? It's a long story.
After a few more minutes of conversation, Father Lim leaves Pablo. His next visitor is his tia Chetty.
Yeah, did you see somebody waiting outside?
Have you seen Christina?
I don't mean her.
I saw her waiting on the sidewalk, but you know, we have not been on speaking terms all these years. Has she seen you?
I don't want to see her.
Forgive her, Pablo. A mother remains a mother, whatever her faults.
If she had been a true mother, I wouldn't be here.
Your father's death left her embittered and lonely.
No, I can't forgive her.
Very little time left, Mr. Gonzalez. The girl wants to see you.
Tia, forgive me for all the pains I've given you.
I shall wait outside, and I shall be freeing.
Farewell, Tia, and pray for me.
All my life, son, all my life.
Warden opens door. As tia Chetty runs out without looking back, Pablo sits down, very tired. Christina enters. Christina is about 21, dressed in black.
Christina,
There's a little time left, Pablo.
what can we say to each other?
I just want to say, I always love you.
I'm not worthy of you, Christina.
If you really love me, still go away without marrying you.
Can't you see it would be unfair to you? I should like to marry you now, even if I'm about to.
Let's not think what the next few moments will be.
A long pause, during which they dare not look at each other.
For the first time in my life, I know what real love is. The deep silent affection, the quiet understanding, the feeling of gentle gratitude, the sense of being alive. Yes, alive. Neither a mother's nor a woman's love I have known. Early in life, I sold my mind with unworthy thoughts, my mouth with drink and dirty language, my heart polluted with petty desires, my hands with stealing, gambling, and now murder. And then you came, Christina. You came into my sordid, lonely life and cleansed my mind and soul and brightened my world until that night.
Why? Oh God, why? If I only hadn't been walking alone that night.
When you told me the next morning how that fellow had tried to rape you, I forgot myself. I forgot you. I forgot everything. I only knew I had to wipe away the insult.
Why with blood, Pablo? You should have.
With blood? Yes, because it was the only way. That insult had to be wiped away with blood. If we get married now, what can I offer you? Nothing. Premature widowhood, the name of a murderer, a few memories of what might have been.
Widow again. Widowhood. Yes, but also the assurance of your heart and mind, faithful unto end and for always a few memories. I will, there had been more, but still memories I shall cherish all through eternity.
After this is over, you'll forget me.
I shan't be able to forget Pablo.
If someday you should meet a better fellow, who can offer you a better future, you'll be glad you didn't marry me, that you were free.
Pablo is visited by one last guest, his mother, Angela.
You hate me so.
I don't hate you. My feelings for you are what I would feel for a stranger.
I have left him. I left Marcos for good.
And so you came here to feel pride in your work?
I don't understand.
If I'm here now, if I'm condemned to the chair, it's because of you.
Me?
Yes, you. Have you ever been a mother to me? Did you ever give me any care or attention? Isn't it true that you spent all your time gambling while you left me with Tia cheating? When father was sick and dying, weren't you go out gambling?
I fed you, clothed you.
And you thought you had done your duty? You thought that in bringing me into this world, your work was finished? It had only begun.
What did you want me to do?
Did you ever correct my faults? Did you care who my companions and playmates were? Did you ever trick me from committing petty thefts? Correct my bad language, my bad tendencies?
I really tried.
And did you ever teach me to fear God? Tia cheating taught me a few prayers which I quickly forgot because I ran away. My faults became my habits and my bad habits enslaved me.
I wasn't to blame. Try to understand, my son.
Son, you dare to call me your son. And a few months after father's death, I was 10. Then you fell in love with Marcos Nebel. Lived with him. My own mother.
I left him.
And may I know why? Not that it matters.
When I read about your sentence a few weeks ago, I realized that I had done wrong.
In the meantime, what had you done to me? You broke my ideals. You tore away my faith. You filled me with bitterness, the bitterness of a son who's ashamed of his own mother.
Pablo, have pity.
Pity. You never had any for me. You sent me out into the world without faith, without anchor, without dreams. I wandered alone and lonely without a home until I met Christina, the girl I've just married.
Married?
And now that I'm about to die, how I wish to have my own mother at my side, to be able to tell her how sorry I am, to be able to part from this life with a mother's kiss. But no, it's my own mother who has sent me here.
Pablo, my son.
How can your tears move me now when I drowned my own tears in
Angela slowly raises herself up. She takes off her earrings, bracelet, rings, and gently puts them on the table.
Listen to what I have to say. I was forced to marry your father against my will.
I didn't love him and he knew it. It wasn't my fault. My family shouldn't have opposed my marriage to the man I really love. To forget my unhappiness, I turned to gambling and to pleasure. That kept me away from your father. I didn't want a baby. You might as well know. So when you came, well, I just left you to the care of servants. But few knew that our married life was unhappy. And when your father died, I thought sought an outlet for my lonely years.
Tia Chiding wanted to make me believe father's death had made you lonely and bitter. Yes, but for different reasons.
I licked you in Chiachiding's care. Then she wanted you when you were 11. That was the time I met Marcos. Chiachiding knew about my unhappy marriage with your father.
She knew and never told me.
I told you everything. Now condemn me if you dare.
If I could believe you, I would ask you to take care of Christina for me. But no, it's impossible. Too late.
Yes, son. Let me take care of her. I be a real mother to her. What I haven't been to you.
If I could die with the word mother on my lips, if I could call you mother, God in heaven, why can't I call you mother?
Of the official await you in your cell.
No, please. Not yet. Please. Not yet.
We must start, Pablo.